Hello everybody, so in this video I'm going to share with you again my opinion, my real opinion about Overprime versus Predecessor. Now, well, this is a big thing, listen. As of this moment I actually uninstalled Overprime. But I think I'm gonna install it back again because it's early access, things will change. But why I was so disappointed? Well, I enjoyed Overprime a lot when I played it. What happened between this time? Well, I played Predecessor, that's what happened. And basically, again, I played Predecessor a lot. And of course, when you come back and those two games are fresh in your mind, everything in close proximity, well, you're gonna feel the differences a lot, especially if you play similar characters. Well, first of all, regarding performance, I mean, again, when you play games in so close proximity, you're gonna feel the difference. So, regarding performance, I actually changed. I decided to lower the DLS. It just felt the frame rates are kind of dipping here and there. I didn't feel it, by the way, in Predecessor, but I did feel it in Overprime. You can actually see the frame rates, by the way, the top left corner. It's kind of small, but basically it's kind of around the 90-ish. But again, it's not. It felt like sometimes it just dips. There's kind of a delay. I don't know. Something felt a bit off. Again, I don't know the main reason for that, but I didn't feel anything like that in Predecessor. Alright, second thing is regarding the map. I mean, I didn't know like which one I prefer more. Hands down, now I prefer Predecessor. What a huge difference. Look how open it is here in Overprime. And you don't get the tension. You know the fog of war when you get in mobile games? You know, the tension when you kind of always have the tension, you don't know what's ahead. You look at this. This is Predecessor. Look at the jungle. So it encompasses you. You feel like you're getting in danger. It's very atmospheric, by the way. Very, very well designed. It's more compact. There are lots of places to hide. And again, it's all about also positioning, location. It feels great. It's so immersive as well, the way it looks. So when I play a game a lot, I want it to look beautiful and immersive. So enjoy my time more. It's not a must. It's not the highest priority, but it's definitely there in Predecessor. So again, in Overprime, I didn't feel it almost at all. It was so sad. I didn't feel it before. Only when I play in close proximity and, you know, of those two games, I really felt it. Look how far. You can actually see people straight to their base. And look at the jungle. You get into the jungle. Nothing exciting. It's just the same thing open. Well, if you feel like I feel, well, you see, you get my drift, right? The other thing regarding the game, I mentioned in the game, it's so brawly. But then, I mean, things open up so fast. It's also unbalanced, but I won't take it, you know, right now I'm going to bash them for balancing. I mean, look at this now. We're going to see that Twin Blade just going run, shooting everybody like crazy. He got 23 by 1, and nothing the enemy can do. We're just wiping the entire map. We're going to see it probably in a moment. And regarding gameplay session, I don't know the average, by the way. I've seen other people playing, getting to like even 40-minute mark. I mean, I thought maybe going to bring it to this game to mobile, but in mobile you need to have a shorter gameplay session. So I really don't know actually. I mean, if they're gonna bring it to mobile, if so, well, in which way. But again, I've seen some plays that actually last pretty long. So again, I can't really tell much about it, whether play session or, you know, it just seems like some games can be finished very, very fast, and some games can be very long. Again, I don't know. In Predecessor, I know the average is around 26 minutes, and overall the pace of the game is very good. I don't really have complaint about it. But probably it's going to be more or less in Overprime, especially after some balancing takes place. But I have no note about that. And regarding, by the way, the map design, look at here. You can actually see until the user base. You see the mid, but just being from your side, right? You can see the base from it. By the way, in Predecessor, they are actually curved, so you won't be able to see, not just see the base, won't see actually enemies coming, so they can actually flank you, change the direction when they're coming from the base. And no, it's not an afterthought. Look at that. It's a smart design decision. You see, they can't see me coming or jumping, right? And I can see them, all right? I can see somebody from the lane. So of course, I rely on the minimap and team communication to get the most out of it. Again, it's all of the design decisions that kind of work around the fog of war type of mechanic, although not implementing it visually the same as you have in Dota and League of Legends. And it only takes if you play the game really in close proximity like I played the same day to really notice all these little differences and understand the reason why they implemented it in the first place. And this is the reason why Predecessor feels so immersive to me, far more than Overprime. And the map itself is so important because it really leads to certain type of exciting plays that what makes actually mobile games so much fun to play in the first place. You know, horror game designed with the same kind of design principles, you know, kind of more encompasses the player and try to create things more atmospheric, yet to feel the danger, making it kind of more tight and compact. All those things are very important, and the way that I feel when I play Predecessor, I feel the tension. In Overprime, I didn't feel it at all, almost. Now, in terms of visual, I really love the map of Predecessor. You know, the water on the ground, the atmospheric jungle. Again, keep in mind, it's also they're using Unreal Engine 5 compared to Unreal Engine 4 of Overprime. This should, by the way, allow them to really even decide to even increase the fidelity of the map, to do so with higher resolution 3D models. I'm sure that it's not the highest priority by far, probably the lowest one, but it is possible. But again, there are so many things that allow the game to further be optimized, even by default. They're just using nanite technology, for example, where you can really see high quality textures, and they can even use really high resolution 3D models without that actually affecting performance at all. And even increase the performance of the game for lower end machines by just actually using the engine and just ticking a few boxes, checkboxes. Now again, I won't dive into UI and other things, those will be changed anyway. Again, and I'm focusing here now on the gameplay, how I feel like actually playing it when it comes to map and character. By the way, regarding characters, it just feels so clunky. Some people say it's clunky, but I didn't understand why they think it's clunky. I play Overprime and it felt great. Only after playing Predecessor, you really feel the differences. I mean, when I played Gadget for the first time, I told myself, what is that? It just feels so awkward. And yeah, those things, you need to really play both games to really feel it, the differences. Especially if you play even one a lot, and you get to the other game, you played just the first time, you're gonna feel it immediately. So people actually played the latest playtest, that's actually what they felt, and now I can understand what they meant by the, you know, the clunkiness. I mean, I felt a bit, but not to that such high degree that I felt after playing the game both at the same day. And those moments that again Predecessor, like turn around the battle, the tactical plays. In Overprime, I really didn't care about communicating at all. It was so brawly, I didn't care. Just shooting team plays quickly and let's get over with. I didn't feel any enjoyment in winning a game at all. At all. But in Predecessor, always feel communicating. Sometimes a bit nervous, sometimes a bit, you know, angry that something doesn't work, because these are very important. And you have time to really appreciate those plays as they happen. It's exciting. This is the reason I enjoy playing MOBA games in the first place. At least one of the reasons. And because it plays kind of a more, it feels like slower pace. By the way, it can be at 25 minutes for both, but it feels slower pace when you play Predecessor. Just how it feels like. I don't know even how to explain it. Because again, I think that just strategic plays such an important role that each one feels meaningful and powerful and fun. Whether if you have like lots of fight, it doesn't really mean anything at all. So again, choosing the right item and builds will be more meaningful playing Predecessor. At least that's how it feels like compared to playing Overprime. So again, every fight feels that it matters. Not like Twin Blade coming in just deleting everybody like it felt in Overprime, or just everybody group fighting. I think most players even don't know what they are doing. It's just shooting each other, and hopefully, well, the one who deals the most damage wins. That also makes playing support not that exciting in Overprime, whether in Predecessor they can you really feel that you can enjoy them and make a difference. But keep in mind, this is again related to balancing, and I thought things will be balanced further down the road. By the way, you can see here Twin Blade, it was just smashing it, just going all over the map, deleting everybody. I just felt like, oh my god, what am I gonna? I just can just sit down and just watch him do everything. I didn't even feel important in the game. By the way, when you're 5v5, you want your character to feel important, your role to feel important. I didn't even feel important at all in the game. But again, balancing will come. But that's how it feels like. I felt like really doesn't matter. So overall, yeah, it felt so bad compared to Predecessor in the aspect that I just can't believe it. Because just a few weeks ago, I was playing and having a blast playing Overprime. What happened? Well, the only thing that happened is that I played Predecessor. And again, in a very close proximity, it's the same day when I play Overprime, so I can really feel the differences. Now keep in mind, changes will be made, but the foundation of Predecessor leads to such a fun core gameplay loop experience that I don't get in Overprime, that although I'm skeptic, again, I'm still gonna try it and see the difference that they're gonna make, hopefully for the better. But right now, I'm telling you, hands down, I enjoy playing Predecessor way much than I enjoy playing Overprime. Again, it surprised me because I didn't expect that, I have to be honest with you. So waiting for your opinion, which one you like better, let me know in the comment section below. I do want to hear your opinion, but again, please share your opinion in more detail, why you prefer one over the other. I share mine. Waiting for your comments below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.